everyone, it's your girl once again. Let's not forget the times we're in. I would encourage everyone to always use this logo: end SARS, end police brutality, end corruption in Nigeria, end nepotism, end bad governance, and then reform Nigeria. There is a purpose for that, you all know. We can't just forget just like that. Okay, that being said, welcome to today's topic. We're in a discussion arena. This is my opinion, and you are also allowed to vent your opinion. When you listen to the video, tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Okay, I want to start by saying that due to the current situation of things in the whole world, especially in Nigeria, where things are turning haywire, everywhere is going to chaos, people are feeding off, barely feeding off what they have, and then we are looking up to government to assist us. That is quite okay. But I want to talk about engaging oneself. When I say engaging oneself, what do I mean by that? This can be defined in any way possible. Your perception and mine are different, but I'm going to tell you what I mean by engaging oneself. This has to do with you finding your calling, finding pleasure, and at the same time finding employment. You have to engage yourself. This is not time where we'll come back from school, because we're in university, we'll come back, we'll start visiting friends, going from one place to the other. That time we use in visiting friends, we can make something out of it. You could engage in a venture, in a business, or in an adventure. You could have 5,000 that you remained from your pocket money or anything. You could buy stuffs that you could resell. Why am I saying this? Because these times are unprecedented. These times just hit us like boom. Nobody expected both 2020 and COVID-19 and all of the whatnots that came with this year. So when I say engage oneself, I'm actually saying both myself and yourself, we should look for profitable avenues to engage ourselves. In as much as you're making money, at the same time you are making yourself happy. You are making yourself happy. Engaging yourself could lead you to so many open doors. You could buy stuff that you could resell, get 200 naira, gain 500, 1,000. Those who actually had something doing before the beginning of COVID-19 in March, only few of them are surviving now. Just only few. And people started doing something from staying at home. So Nigeria has released its lockdown now. So the markets are open, not very, very open, but they are open. You could do something. Do you know that being self-independent gives you another new level of peace? There is this new level of peace. If you have a boyfriend, the way he places you is not going to be the same way he placed you when you are always feeding off him. If you are married, you could ask for something from your husband to support you. You could start doing something. Start going to the house of your fellow women to sell what you have to them. They're going to patronize you. It's better off buying from you than going to the market. They waste transport, the time, the sweat, the energy. But buying from you because you brought it to their house, they're going to buy. This is called engaging oneself. It might not be a whole lot of profit, but you're doing turnover. You're doing consistency, and that is what matters. Before you know, this year has run out, next year comes, you count 1 year in doing such business. That is what I mean by engaging oneself. This is not the time where we'll sit back and fold our hands looking for manna. Let me tell you, the last time manna fell, I don't think any of us will have been born then. And from the look of things, manna is not coming forth anytime soon. If we're being realistic here, manna is not going to come anytime soon. Okay, look at what is happening in Nigeria. A whole government that is meant to look out for its people, they diverted and stored in various warehouses COVID-19 relief packages. These things were meant for the people to eat. When you say stay indoor, you have to give someone food to be eating indoor. You don't just say stay indoor. They starve, no food, no money. They feed off the one they have, and then no hope. They just eat and no hope of recovering from where they've spent from. You said go indoor and then you give people food. Because the mouth must feed, the belly must feed. Children don't know there is no money. So when you say people go indoor, those things were sent to Nigeria so that they could relieve people of hunger and setback and stagnancy. That is the more reason why we should look for gainful employment. Like we know in Nigeria, there are no various companies that are willing now to employ. They are not willing to employ, not even fresh graduates, not even old graduates. That is the more reason why you have to engage in meaningful ventures. Okay, like now you could go into sewing. I'm telling you things I love to do. I don't know what you love to do. These things might look somehow degrading, but I'm telling you, every experience is the best teacher. Every experience is what you hold dear. Nobody can take that away from you. You don't know where this might be useful. Okay, most people are looking up to getting married. They're going to get married, then carry their self and everything about them to their husband's house. That is true. But remember, when you are feeding off a man, at a time he will get tired. Especially the way things are in Nigeria. A man who gets married and find out that the girl is doing something or intending to do something, he will be very happy to know that you are not contributing to the well-being of the house, but you're contributing to your own welfare. He knows that you can buy your Ankara, he knows you can buy your clothes, your slippers, your undies. There is this sense of relief in him. Not because he can't do it, but he will brag to his friends that you don't even know what my wife is doing. She buys these stuffs. I just give her money once in a while to refresh, but she buys this stuff. They'll be like, I provide the wife for the money for my wife for everything at home. The man will be like, that's not my wife. And can you imagine? I just newly married her. That is what I mean by engaging oneself. And when you are doing this, you are in a relationship with yourself. You have this self-fulfillment, this self-love. Remember, what you don't have, you can't give to someone. When you are damn broke and dependent on everybody because you feel they are entitled to help you. First of all, you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself, and that is not nice. You have to love yourself. Be in relationship with yourself. It is called self-love. When you realize that you need to love yourself by whatever it is you're doing, this thing gives you fulfillment. There's this saying, they say there is dignity in labor or work or job. Whatever it is you're doing, you find pleasure doing it. You are making money and at the same time you're happy doing it, even though it's beneath you. But because of the prevalent situation, you need to engage yourself in something. Just think about it. Look around your environment. There must be something in that environment that is generating money. And you will not be making a mistake if you venture into that environment. Look around you, your neighborhood. Something might be generating money in that neighborhood. It might be vegetable, it might be anything. It might be fruit in that neighborhood. I implore you to engage in that thing, in that neighborhood, and you will see yourself going places. Don't look at how degrading it is and all of that. This government has shown us that they are ready to starve the whole nation and nobody will cough about it. We don't want to be in that situation. We don't want to be in that situation. We need to move. We need to do something. We need to do something. Remember, heaven help those that help themselves. We have to do something, and God sees that we are actually trying, then He will send us help. We need to do something. Okay, that being said, how to be independent. These things makes you independent. Getting this 500 naira every 5 hours or every day, getting this 1,000 every day, man, you don't know how much you're making until you come across someone who has been starving and depending solely on someone else. Then you will know how important it is to be independent and how you have actually elevated your story. Then again, when we talk about being independent, when you are this self-confident contained, self-made. Remember, nobody is self-made. When I say self-made, I mean you are not depending on someone, but that doesn't mean you're not in business with someone. That place that profits you, you must be in business with someone. Then remember, nobody is an island. But when I say independent, it means you can feed without having to look depend. It's because of this same thing, this same issue of being independent, this same issue of engaging oneself, that thugs were paid. I saw a video where thugs were coming out from a DSS SUV. The man was fucking dressed in suit. He's dressed in suit. What? Okay, let's end the F word. He's dressed in suit. He has this bald head. He's looking so apt to his work. He's coming out from black SUV with government plate. Why I say government plate? Because the plate is covered. Next thing I saw, men coming out from the cars. They were with all kinds of weapons. I was like, what? Why is these two people coming out from the same car? And I was like, oh, they just gave him money because he has no hope of getting money the same day. He is not after his future. He's not after the future of his kids. Probably he has 2 or 3 at home. He doesn't care because he's hungry. Because an angry man is a hungry man. But if he takes that 2,000 naira from that man and go and engage in block, buying water, freezing it, making it block and supplying to people, I tell you, before 1 week he will get that 2,000 naira 5 times. But he won't do it. He won't do it. He likes cheap money. He likes easy money. Why wouldn't they ask themselves, why are these men bribing us, not inviting us to their family gatherings? Why are they not bringing us, introducing us to their kids, their business associates? Why? Because you're not in their level. They control you with hunger. Why can't you look for gainful employment? Engage yourself. Engage yourself. Next time it comes, you'll be like, oh, chairman, I can't do this. Why? Because I'm minding my business. See my business. If I leave it, nobody's going to take care of it. You'll be like, If every youth in Nigeria start thinking like this, when I say youth is not like 2018. From 40 downwards are youth. When every youth in Nigeria starts thinking about engaging themselves, you will ask me, if everybody engage themselves, then who will buy? Let me tell you, when you engage yourself and the next person engage themselves, you can't sell what I can't sell what I want. I will sell what someone else will come and buy, and I will go somewhere else and buy what I want. Very simple. This is as simple as A, B, and C. Very simple. These people have determined to control Nigeria with hunger. Hunger. Let me tell you, nobody is hungry and engaging themselves. But I tell you, people starve. When people have 1,000 naira, they eat food of 150, so they could use the remaining 750 to do meaningful stuffs, or 850 to do meaningful stuffs. Why? Because he wants to engage it. He wants to invest it in something. We don't, these days people don't eat to belly full. How I want to come now? I know it is a for people don't eat now to belly full. Once there is food in your mouth, the stomach is okay. Do you know that the kind of food, the way you eat, makes your stomach adjust? At a time, your stomach adjusts to, this is the kind of food that comes into this stomach and I'll be just fine. Maybe it's like 5 spoons. A little plate of food, not like a very big saucer plate of food. But if you're the type that eats a saucer plate of food every day, your stomach is already adjusted to this amount of food. This is the amount of food that your stomach is gonna eat and be just fine. But when you start reducing it day by day, because what you have you are aiming somewhere, then your body starts adjusting. What I'm telling you is facts. I'm not here to be a motivational speaker. I'm giving my advice, because the way things are, I could tell you that Nigeria is very confused. The only people who are not confused right now in Nigeria are our politicians. These old men have devised what they want to do, but the way they have fingered our brain from this week till the last 3 weeks, it shows that these people have strategized all their movements. I could tell you that people are confused now. So I am not here to be a motivational speaker. I'm here to tell you that while I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. I need to engage myself too in a meaningful employment. If I had one before, I need to get more. This is how to be in a relationship with yourself. Your brain is telling you, I just made 200 today, all to myself, and I'm not feeding anybody. I just made 500 today, all to myself, and I'm not feeding anybody. I just made 1,015 today, all to myself, and I'm not feeding anybody. Your brain is getting to that point where it is self-made, where it is happy, where it is in a relationship with your body, soul, and mind. This is very simple. And becoming your own person. When you become your own person, that doesn't mean you don't have friends, you won't go out, you won't associate with people. Becoming your own person has to be how independent, how you have chosen to not be a parasite to anybody else. How you have chosen to be your own person. That is how you become your own person. Remember, everything starts here. And then it goes here. Actualization. You work with your hand. You put your thoughts to your hand, your dreams to your hand. You try and build it. You actualize what you want. You see? Gradually, you're becoming your own person. Gradually, you're becoming your own person. And Nigeria will say, last, we go there, alright. I hope I'm not trying to confuse you more. I hope I'm making sense, because when someone is communicating and nobody is understanding, definitely you're not making sense. Communication has to do with speaking, understanding, and sending the message across, and then getting a response back. So I would like to know what you all think about this video. And like I said, I'll be bringing you everything about Winnie TV, my lifestyle, everywhere I go, and I do a lot of cooking too, so I will try to inculcate the cooking aspect of me into this video. And I would like you to subscribe and tell me what you think about this encouragement. I'm just encouraging every Nigerian, because these people also fingered my brain and myself too. Could you believe I went to the deepest low last week? I was this low, this down low. Like, I woke up angry and I go to bed angry. They fingered our brain, and now they are making it look like nothing happened at the Lekki Toge. They want to arrest TV stations, they want to sue them, they want to arrest DJ Twitch, they want to arrest what of people that have these recordings on their phone. I was also on the live video. You don't know if I have it, you don't know who has it on their phone. If you say these people haven't fingered your brain, probably you weren't there, or probably you're among those who are trying to doubt these things. As I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. Every encouragement now means a whole lot. So I'm going to end here. And let's not forget to smile. Watch my last video and you'll see where I talked about enabling and protecting our mental health. It's not about being crazy. Bye.